Do you have regular meetings with your staff who are working remotely on a platform like Zoom? I hope you do, because it's the best way to feel the team spirit in your remote working team. My name is Eric from Supportive Venture. I run an international company with people on 4 continents. I've even got people in Africa who are working remotely for various companies in the English-speaking world. So, well, you need to keep in touch with your staff and make them feel the vibe of sitting face to face. And the best way to do that online is with video. You're watching me on a video right now, and you get a lot of rapport with me, even by watching me talk to you on video. And you need to give the same to your staff, and you need to give it regularly. And so the best way that I recommend to do that is to have, for each department or thing that you're overseeing your business, have a weekly meeting. You should have a weekly meeting and basically go face-to-face on a platform like Zoom with your staff once a week about everything. And you really need to train them to save as much for that meeting as possible and to keep an agenda. So what I would recommend is having Google Docs as your platform for hosting the agendas. Everybody has got the link. Everybody can edit that agenda on Google Sheets. And basically you just have a regular things that will be gone through every week in the meeting. And you also have staff things that are on the agenda, basically. And you also have, you make sure you leave time in the meeting for a little bit of chit chat, a little bit of casual sort of fun, sort of how's the weather where you're at in Thailand, where I happen to be, and the weather's great, you know, just I love my outside working office, blah, 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 blah. It's a little windy today, all that sort of stuff. Leave space for that. So first you have the regular agenda items, and then you have the sort of staff suggested agenda items. You have follow-ups from the stuff that last week, and then you have a little chit-chat, planning the next meeting and chit-chat. Start it with a little chit-chat, end it with a little chit-chat. Crack some jokes, feel like a team. Regular meeting, they're seeing your face, they're hearing your voice, they're hearing your laugh, and you're the leader of your business. And you want them to feel good, and they're only gonna feel good if you're feeling good. And the more structure you put in your meetings, and the more you sort of ensure that it covers all the bases for things you need to know about in the business, the more you're gonna feel good, like the captain of the ship, trusting everybody to do their duties. So I suggest that you, have someone keep notes of the meeting. Every time that you say, you do this, put it on the agenda for next week to follow up if they did it. How about that? Then you can hold them accountable. Accountability is part of the whole thing, isn't it? So also, create next steps for people. Yeah, they should be written on the minutes/agenda for next week. They should be the same Google Doc, and well, you should have links to relevant documents, for example, links to like ticket numbers if you have a ticketing system, project environments, project logs. All that stuff should be linked from the agenda as much as possible. Someone should curate, someone really nerdy and detail oriented should go through the agendas and just sort of like, this person said they're going to do this. This is on the agenda for next week. You should record all your calls, even if you never listen to it. Eventually you will have to. Zoom has a really affordable cloud recording package where it can all be held in the cloud. It's there when you need it. You can send links to people shortly after the meeting. Yeah. Regular meetings, folks, and bring your personality and be interested in your staff member and their lives working from home, because you're in a delicate balance with them and their family, and you want to make them feel good when they're talking to you. You want to make them feel good that a remote working culture is there that cares about them and their well-being. And you're not going to do that via email. And you're not going to do that by just talking business. You want to make them feel good. You want to make them feel cared for. And you want to make them feel like they're working for a well-organized company where they will have enough time to bring up anything that they need to bring up to do their job individually, in a group, with your clients, and that you're there to listen to any problems, and that you're going to get back to them immediately in the meeting, or you're going to commit to making next steps by the next meeting and all that stuff. And also when people are committing to next steps, it's also a good idea to have them schedule that in their calendar when they're going to take those next steps. That's the best way to ensure things get done. Pick a time, book it for that. You can even have the person running the meeting to be the person to go on people's calendars through delegate access and say, hey, Tom, I'm scheduling you for Tuesday morning at 11 to take care of this quote for this client, all right? And then you're going to follow up on Friday at 11 to see if they've looked at it yet and if they have an answer for whether they want to move forward. So scheduling regular meetings and scheduling events that people are going to do and keeping track and keeping people accountable, it works like a charm. Set up that Google Sheet, set up the recurring calendar item, set up the agenda items, get everybody on board, make it fun, watch the magic happen, watch your business go into a very, solid routine of people knowing that they're going to get the feedback from you that they need. They're going to have some face-to-face, and they're going to actually feel like a team for at least the regular meetings. Thanks a lot, Eric from Support Adventure in Thailand. If you want a free 15-minute call, look below. There's info. You can book it with me. I'd be happy to point you in the right direction. And if you need more help, we can talk about that. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care. Greetings from Thailand. Bye now.